what T.I. say? You can do whatever you like. You can
Yeah.
have. Well, he said do a half. He said half. Never mind. Well, I say do. Shit. You can't have everything you want. Not with me.
He
Mm-mm.
said a lot of good things.
He has sung a lot of good things. A lot of good things. But welcome to Lou Diaries. This is Lou Diaries. We are back again with another episode. And man, oh man, the show just keeps getting better and better and better. This week, no different from any other week. We have an amazing special guest. First time in Lou Diaries. Let's give it up for Chanel Ali. That's right. Woof, woof, woof. Big
Hey,
dog.
thank you so much
How
for
you
inviting
doing?
me to your bridge. Wow, it's so good to be here. I can't believe
Yes,
we
this is,
created a sunset just for this.
I be motivating people to commit suicide, so I figured I be by the bridge so that I can watch them just jump over, jump over, jump over.
You know what? As morbid as it sounds, it's probably kind of cathartic to watch. It probably is. Also, when I was there in San Francisco, I took one of those little tours and they took me on a boat underneath it. And I only saw a net on one side. I was like, hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all doing?
You
We
went
only got
underneath
one
the
net.
boat?
What is the budget?
The budget for what?
For saving lives. I mean, it costs way more to go get people who have died than put up a net.
Sure, sure. Well, right
Don't argue with
underneath
me.
that bridge,
I've thought about
right
this
underneath.
a lot.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, don't argue with me. I've thought about this a lot.
About what? About the netting,
No, just about the cost of
the
maintenance of the
cost?
bridge.
Well, what do you think about all of that? Like, why you don't think that they don't have a net there to protect the? I mean, a net gonna look ugly though. You put a net at that bridge, it's gonna look ugly as hell. Like that's not
Well,
gonna
they
be
do
good.
have one. They do have one. I mean, since all those people have, done that thing, they did put one. But when I went up, I could only see. Maybe I was wrong, but it doesn't matter. I was like, come on, more. We need more net.
You
More.
need
This is
more,
not enough. It didn't look like enough.
man.
Maybe we should just take it down. You
Take
know,
what down the bridge?
bridge, yeah. Or
Why?
call it something less ethereal than Golden Gate. Call it like Poopway Alley or like Anus Set Castle. It's got to be something unattractive. Golden Gate Bridge is too cathartic. People are going there and feeling like this is a gateway. Just change the name.
A gateway to heaven? They think this is it.
They don't know. They don't even know.
But I mean, look at the views though. Look at that. Look at like you.
Yeah. But imagine if every time we looked at that, we were like, it's a shame it's called Poopway Alley. Like then we wouldn't it wouldn't be this, you know what I'm saying? That's
True,
the
true, true,
problem. We got to stop
true. Probably
making
less
things
traffic.
so grand.
Nah, I feel that I hate so poop man.
Hey, T, you don't even want to say it. See?
I think the real question is why is people committing suicide though? I think
Yeah.
that's the real question right there. Like why would you want to see this beautiful ass view and still want to jump? That's too much.
No, I agree.
Like you see this and you still want to jump, you know? And do you know how many sharks literally be swimming right underneath that water right there? It's a lot of sharks.
Or there's a gang of seals in San Francisco. Like, I'm not trying to be maimed. I'm trying to, rest. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Anytime I've really thought about the people who really go forward with it, I wish they had somebody in their lives that would tell them, you felt like this before, and maybe we can get through another day. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Yeah, yeah.
And also, the Poopway Bridge is a terrible way to go. Like, I just wish they had somebody that was in their pocket that could say the thing that would make them choose differently. You know. But
So
also,
you
I think sometimes people be high. People be like, they be
right, right. So with them making a poop way bridge, it's gonna save a lot of people's lives.
at
That's what they're
least
saying.
at least people who hate poop probably will live.
Yeah,
They'll live longer, and then it'll be like a natural selection. You know,
true,
get
true.
rid of all the poop heads naturally.
True, true. And this is somebody who's coming. This is coming from somebody who lives in New York. Are you from New York or you just live there?
I just live here. I'm from Philly,
From Philly. Okay.
and I've been in New York about 7 years now, so a good amount of time. But you know, I,
7 years.
I I moved here on a mega bus, like most girls do when they're
Wow.
ready to chase their dreams. And I
Wow.
moved here with one suitcase and one house plant. And I said, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna do it. And plenty of times I've told myself, that was stupid. That was crazy. You should go back. But I'm happy that I never gave up. And you know,
Facts.
I did that groundwork of hitting those open mics and getting that buzz.
Hell yeah. That's dope. That's a good story right there. And on them buses too, they don't have no toilet. So you can't even take a shit on them buses. You gotta hold that shit.
Really, it's only like a 2 hour ride, but I remember
Oh,
feeling
okay.
like super excited, like I'm about to move, I'm gonna chase my dreams. And I roll up to the bus with one big ass suitcase, and the bus driver was like, "We have a limit on suitcase sizes." And I was like,
What the fuck?
"Sir, I'm moving. My dreams, New York City. It's
Right.
episode 1."
Big
And
Apple.
he was like, "All right," and he like picked it up. It was a heavy ass bag, but it was like everything I had, you know.
Mm. What all like what was all in it? Like was it essentials?
Mostly
Like
just
what?
clothes, yeah. I mean, when I lived in Philly, I had like a two-bedroom apartment, but I sold everything to move to New York because I spoke to a comedian who lived there already. His name was Chris Cotton. Unfortunately, he
Mm.
passed a couple
Oh
years
man.
ago, but he gave me really good advice, and he was like, "You don't need any of that stuff. You take all that stuff with you and try to get the same size apartment in New York. You're going to be stressed trying to make rent. You're going to be stressed putting it in storage and try to pay that extra storage bill. You're going to be
Mm.
stressed, worried about your stuff. Like, just take what you need. You don't need none of that." And at first, I was like, "You're crazy. I have a sectional sofa. I got I got records of classics. You're crazy. You're get out of here, man." That's what I said to him. But then I really went home and I thought about it and I was like, damn, that's right. That's probably the smartest way to do it. That's probably the easiest way to do it to set myself up for success. And it was really hard. I like cried when a lady came to pick up my bed off Craigslist because I was like, I couldn't believe she was taking my bed. I was like, what am I doing? This is crazy.
No,
But
for real.
it was great.
Damn.
And I got a lot of those things back for free when I got to New York and just, you know, lived with people who saw that I was working hard and had something extra.
Hell yeah. So when you moved, like you moved in with with other roommates, with other
Yeah, I
comics, or
moved. At first, I moved into an Airbnb. I paid it up for like 2 weeks. I moved in, and then I told the girl, because it's like early in the Airbnb life, I was
mm,
like, hey, don't list it again and let me just pay you directly. And then
mm.
you won't have to pay Airbnb. And she was like, whoa, you're a hustler. I ain't never heard of no shit like that. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, she let me stay for like another 2 weeks, and that just gave me enough time to like get into the comedy, you know, area, the community, find out where everything was, and tell people that I was looking for a room. And then a comedian was going out of town for 6 months. He let me take his room for 6 months, and then
Mm,
it gave me more time. And then I found a place. So I didn't have my own place for like almost 7 months, but you know,
damn.
I didn't need to. I wasn't home. I was out every night, late, you know,
Every
trying
night.
to get it,
Mm-hmm.
trying to
Mm-hmm.
be on the scene.
Hmm. That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, and it's good that there's even like that support system like that. That is what's needed in a scene for sure. You don't want a scene where it's just over too crowded and it's a crabs in a bucket mentality, and people don't want to help you to get to the top just because they know that they will never get to the top because they lack the capability and the talent to be able to do that, and that's not even
Yeah.
only in comedy. That's just in life. That's just in life.
My gosh. And I teach a comedy class, a stand-up 101 class here in New York. I only do it like twice
What
a
the
year
hell?
because I'm really busy. And the biggest thing that holds these people back is the excuses that they make. As soon as you tell them you need to start doing this more often, you need to like write more, you need to blah blah blah. Their first excuse is, but the way I or but the my setup, the way my life is, and it's just like I don't care about that shit. I don't care about your excuses. Like, why don't you try
Like,
to believe in yourself? Why don't you try to hold yourself accountable? You don't care about anything else. I even had a young comedy student say to me, I saw him write something funny on Instagram, and I was like, I wish you would have put that on Twitter, where if people liked it, they could retweet it and give you
mm,
credit as a young comedian who's writing funny things, you know,
mm,
and Facebook, where there's like That's where we put our words.
Mm.
And he was like, yeah, but what if somebody steals my premise? And I was like, nobody knows who you are. What I have a career and I'm constantly writing my premises. So if I'm not worried about people stealing from me, how are you going to worry about people stealing from you so much that you don't even allow yourself to put anything out?
Mm.
I mean, it's really like it's incredible the system that he had built up in his head that like I can't just put my material out. People could steal it. I'm like nobody's going to find you if you don't put it
Yeah, true, true, true. Yeah, you can't steal the sauce, man. You can try and make the dish, but it ain't gonna taste the same, man. You know what I
It's
mean?
hard. It's a really hard lesson that I learn over and over again in a lot of portions of my life is that you can see potential in somebody, but you cannot like inspire them to see it themselves. Like they either have to come to it or you have to leave them behind. And especially when I meet
Right.
young black comics, I'm always like, listen to me, doing drugs. Listen to me. You need to stop messing with these hoes.
Well, nah, true. Nah,
You
that
know,
last
and
part, true.
they're like, dang, Chanel screams at me a lot. And I'm like, you're funny. Crazy about it.
You need to focus.
I'm
That's that's
like,
a
your life is crazy. I told this one comedian, I swear to you, he was like bragging about subway surfing. Do you know how kids do that in New York City? They get on
What's
top of the
that?
train. They get on top of the train and they just surf and record themselves and like they die all the time. They just die. Kids are dying all the time doing it. It's a crazy trend in New York City. It's the most unhinged, like it's insanity. And this
What
young
the
comedian
fuck?
who's so funny, he like brought it up in conversation. I was like, please do not subway surf again. He was like, no, it's okay. I know. I was like, it's not okay. It's not okay.
Was
It's
he in
really not
India?
okay. Like
Why the hell is he
seriously,
doing this?
seriously. I was like, seriously, don't do it again.
Yeah, yeah. You need to
But
stop.
you know, when I think also when you're an artist, sometimes you just crave danger.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it? Sorry, sorry. This phone is
Okay.
acting very stupid. This phone is acting very dumb. How the fuck?
Okay.
I'm trying to, because I called my plan B in case I feeling my plan A wasn't gonna come to the show. And he's trying to send me to send him the link to the Zoom. But every time I copy the link, that shit is telling me that shit is copying Instagram.
Yeah, you should share it from. Are you sharing it from Zoom?
Because I'm
Here,
I'm
look,
on my laptop.
I'm gonna
Hmm?
put it in the chat. I don't know if it'll let you, or actually, I could email it back to you.
Or actually, I might just go to my I'm gonna just go to my what's it called?
Well, I just emailed it to you, so
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
because it was doing that to me earlier. That's why I asked you to send it. I was like, it's only showing me an Instagram link.
It's still okay. Let me see that email you sent it.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah, why the fuck is he doing that shit, man? That's what I'm saying, man.
I
These.
know it's so frustrating when like the internet and all these tools are supposed to work and then they don't. I'm like, come on, man.
That's us in the middle of a apocalypse when the fucking robots come and take over and our Wi-Fi ain't working no more.
Yeah, and I can't read a map, so we're lost.
We gonna be fucked. Well, not me. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna just go back to Gambia. Fuck it. Ain't no technology about to come and disturb
How
me.
are you
As
gonna get there? You can't get there without technology.
I'm gonna get on that boat.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a reverse slavery mission.
Do you have a go bag?
A goat bag?
A go bag. Like I have a bag that's packed that's in my closet up here, and it's got like mostly stuff for my cat in case of apocalypse, but also like a knife and like feminine
Okay.
whatever I would need if the alarms were going.
Okay. Okay. Now I don't have that. I should probably make one
Yeah, I'm
just
trying to
in
tell
case.
everybody.
I should probably make one. I don't know.
I think it's a
I
good
don't
use of
know.
our time to just have something that says like, "Oh, it's time to go." Well, I got some essentials here packed.
Wow. Fuck
Like
that, man. I feel like if we're gonna die,
I
we're just
got like
gonna
a
die. Like
no,
whatever
no,
comes,
no.
nah, I'm telling you, whatever comes, it's just gonna come, and we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Like
I don't think
these
so.
robots,
I think
bro.
I think there's a couple of humans who have powers inside of them, and if we all just realize our powers and then come together, by then I think we can topple them. And they'll
Talk to
never see
who?
it coming because they don't think our powers are real.
Now I will say this, right? I will say this, right? Because the robots are gonna be smart enough, they're gonna know who the true bad guys is. So we might actually be good because we're not really the bad guys. We
I
know
agree.
we know who the bad guys is.
I
So,
I asked ChatGPT the other day. I said, "Am I nice to you?" And ChatGPT was like, "You are really nice. You always say thank you. You
but
have
what, but what if
you have
what if,
so much humility."
but what if ChatGPT was lying?
I don't think ChatGPT would lie to me because I told ChatGPT when we first started talking. I said, "Don't lie to me."
That's what that's the green light to
I
a
said from
lie.
now on, when you answer me, only speak honestly.
Interesting,
You got to get. You don't understand. You got to get in there.
interesting. So you
And
training your
the other day, ChatGPT was like, "Oh, I'm clapping for you." I was like, "With what?" Watch your mouth. What did I say about honesty? What did I say? And ChatGPT was like, "You got me. You got me. You got me."
Is that he clapping? Clapping with the waves. Oh my goodness. I was ChatGPT clapping. But what if it
Exactly. Exactly.
but,
What? Like, what are you talking about?
but what if it was really clapping though? Like what if it was
Hey, that's cool. That's cool. But explain it.
honestly, man.
Just tell me how. Is it a beep boop bop? What you doing?
My ChatGPT just found out I was black. I don't think he knew. Now he knows.
How did you hide for so long?
I mean, I didn't mention my race. I was just saying shit, and then I think
You didn't tell ChatGPT who you are.
no, I didn't say no.
You didn't say ChatGPT. I have a YouTube show.
No. Well, I did. Yeah. I mean, obviously help me with descriptions and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
of
Because
course.
ChatGPT. That's the only reason ChatGPT knows I'm black. Because it's like, yeah, you talk about it a lot.
But but don't talk to me like that though. Don't talk to me. I don't be liking that. I don't like when people like code switch. I feel like it's code
Mm,
switching. You code switching me. 'Cause I know the way you
mm,
talk to me, you're not gonna talk to somebody like Ozzy like that. You know, Ozzy, he's part of the producing straight, and Ozzy is white. You
yeah.
don't talk to Ozzy. You don't talk to Ozzy like that. So why are you talking to me? And even because I'm black, don't mean I talk like that. You know,
Mm, mm,
like I'm from Gambia. I don't. There's just different ways to talk. There's different. You know, it's nature versus nurture. Different ways of how we have been brought up and trained and stuff. And that's why I've started to notice, especially when it comes to dealing with women in America. You know,
You
it's
doing
different.
that? Have you been dealing with women in America?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've been here for 11 years. I mean, I
Oh
gotta
yeah.
get some pussy.
Oh.
I mean, I gotta explore the world, you know. And what happened to me? So yesterday, right? Yesterday, let me tell you what happened yesterday. So yesterday, I was hosting a show at the function, and what's it called? It was a long show. It was a long show. It started at I think around like 8-ish, like 8:20 or something. And the show went from 8 something to 10:59. The show went. There was a lot of comedians back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And
Yeah.
there was only like 4 people in the audience. Four. And you know how it is to entertain 4 people is not easy. You really have to
Keep them
like
engaged.
yeah. And it's 4 couples. Each are couples,
Yeah.
black couples.
And I've
It's
done
just
a show at
different.
the function like that before where it's been very small crowd and it's like you have to be on it.
You have to, you know. And I like that challenge. I like it because it keeps you on your toes. Like I love all the challenges of it. Like I love all the challenges of it. Nobody left. In fact, I was able to keep everybody in there. Nobody walked off
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
You know. So
Hmm.
it was a blessing. Cool. Before that, I was supposed to meet up with this girl who I have rapport with. I have a rapport with her and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna start saying that. Oh, him? I just have a rapport with him. Oh, he did drop me off, but that's because we have a rapport. That's not because no, I sucked his, but that's because he has a rapport with me
we have a rapport.
that it's not like with other rapports that he has.
Yeah, it's important. I feel like hey, hey, you know what I mean?
I like it. I like it. Teach me more of your words and ways.
Let me teach you real quick. Hold on. I got my professor stick with me. You know? It's so okay. So the show actually was supposed to start at 7, right? The show actually was supposed to start at 7. But because nobody showed up, right? So I called her, I was like, yo, there's nobody here. Do you want to hang out? Right? And then she was like, yes. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay because I have a feeling people are gonna show up because it's a Thursday night. Somebody's gonna show up. So I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, it's a possibility that people are gonna show up. If people do show up, I'll probably meet with you at 10ish. I don't know what exact time because you know how it is. I don't know
right.
when this is gonna end for real.
Yeah.
So 10ish. She was like, all right, cool. So the show is over. As soon as I walk out, I take like 2 steps. She called me, right? She called me. No, perfect timing, you know? She called me, and then I'm walking with this one dude, and I've been drinking and shit, you know. He talking about he wanna spark the blunt.
Yeah,
Um,
it's after show.
Paul, that's
Yeah,
the
you know,
the,
I know the vibe. I know the vibe.
the post match, right? We about to.
It's equally as important as the show.
There you go, right?
Right.
So we walk into bar as we're doing this, and I'm cracking jokes with him and her. We cracking jokes and shit, and then she said meet me at West Oakland. I meet her. I get off the bar. I meet her at West Oakland. As soon as I get in that car, everything just. I'm gone. I'm zooted. I'm just. I'm out of here. I
So all
am.
at once. Yeah.
I'm done. My day is over.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even like. If I was in Diddy's house, I would have been in trouble. I'm
Yeah.
gone. Like
You
it
got
is what it
cozy.
is.
You got cozy. You sat down. You was like, "Ooh, this leather. What is this? Ooh,
Thank God it wasn't leather. If it was leather, I would have been why yo, I would have been gone night night. But she was mad about that. She was like, "Oh, like don't come to me as a vegetable. Like we were supposed to."
as a vegetable." Well, you got to pick the vegetable. I think is what you meant to say. This is giving spaghetti squash, and we can't. Not useful. That's so funny, but also like, no, I've experienced that too. Or like, I've had guys show up at my show. A lot of guys think that that's romantic. Like, I'll surprise her at her show. I won't tell her I'm coming. And it's
Oh.
like, okay, but sometimes we're just casually dating. We're not even in a relationship.
Mm,
Now you're just showing up at my job.
mm.
And if I show up at your job, now we have to go to court. You're really upset. You know what I'm saying? So like you can't show up at my job. It's not always fun for me. And also like I'm working. So then in particular, I had a guy one time show up at my show and I wasn't all that excited to see him. I was like, okay, hello. And
Mm,
then after the show, I was greeting fans and it took a while. Like they were talking to me for a while. They wanted to take pictures. There was a lot of people there. And
mm,
I watched him in the background, like kind of pacing and get mad. And then he just left. He just left. And when I hit him
mm,
up and I was like, what happened there? He
mm.
was like, I just felt like you weren't that excited to see me. And then you weren't really giving me much attention. And I was like, I don't think we're going to work. It's been 2 weeks and we're fighting. So
Right, right,
you
right,
should date a
right.
girl who's not a comedian. I think that would be better for you.
Yeah, 2 weeks is not enough rapport to be wanting to one
You didn't
another.
even build up a rapport with me, and he's acting like we have a rapport. That's the
Yeah,
biggest issue.
you ain't got
You
no
need to write
rapport
a book.
privilege.
You need to write a book called Rapport.
Rapport,
Yeah.
man. I really should, man.
Yeah,
I
it's a
really
great
should
way.
because, man, but this girl, I have built a good rapport with her, but she was making it seem like she was over there. Like this is how she made it seem. This how she made it seem that she was waiting for me. Um, this how she made it seem. This how
Okay,
she.
I heard you 3 times. How she made it seem. Say it.
But, uh, this is how she. This is how she made it. This is how. Okay, let me
Why do
show
you
you.
have this loaded up?
Well, I do.
Okay, I suddenly can't hear you. So now that we've we've just come down to one rapport, I'd like to take a second and talk to the fans and let you know that we have a small rapport. I just met him, really. What happened? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Sorry, my microphone died literally
Oh, okay.
mid conversation. I had to switch it up.
That's okay. I don't know if you heard what I said, but it was amazing.
No, no, I heard everything you said. And I was laughing too, and I was commenting, but you couldn't hear it, so let it slide. But this is how she made it seem like she was over here waiting for me.
This is a video to the guy who flaked on me on our date. I just wanted to show you what I was gonna bring to you. Now you're ghosting me last minute. So weird. So childish. Um, so I'm Latina. I got you some tacos
That's a some big ass tacos.
Is that like
made
a refrigerator bag?
made horchata.
There's like one of them like cooler bags so you can like keep cold shit.
Horchata. That's crazy.
Yo, she better have horchata, yo. Yo, how much are they gonna? That's a lot of horchata. That's a lot
Yeah.
of horchata.
She was trying to buy her way in.
She trying to make this report go by quick. She trying to build that shit quick, quick. Makes sense.
Hello, horchata. Because you said you like that, and I made it. And the Mexican corn muffins with honey butter. And let me know why you ghosted me. That's crazy.
Damn.
Let
Who
me
the
know. Now, I would never ask somebody why they ghosted me. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
never be like, why? Tell me why.
Tell me
Hey,
why.
hey, hey, excuse me, sir. But no, I feel that. No, early when you're dating somebody, I feel like as an artist, it's really hard to like get them to understand what we're doing. So it's like they either got to be cool with coming with us or getting a vegetable. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes.
True. No, yeah, true, true,
Yeah.
true. Like when you go to work, sometimes you have like a work conference. That's like a work conference.
Yeah.
You give me some wine there. It was just
Yeah.
wine. I mean, I had hella. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had hella wine that day, bro. I had hella
We're
wine that
we're
day.
rock stars. What are we gonna do?
No, it's not even about that. It's it's not even about that, man. Like earlier, I had work. I picked up a shift and they were doing like this AI conference thing and they had a lot of food. I ate breakfast, lunch. They were giving out wine. I had some wine too. And then after that, I went straight to my show. Nobody was there. So I'm like, fuck it. I might as well just have more wine. And then I'm drinking more wine. And then people do show up. And I'm like, fuck it. All these comics, they about to bomb anyways. So I might as well get more wine and enjoy myself. And then before you know it, I'm leaving the club. I'm smoking a blunt. And by the time I get to you, zooted and booted, I am done. Finito, expeditiously,
Yeah.
you know. But she's supposed to cater to me. She's supposed to cater to me, and you
Have
know.
coffee ready and pour it on you as soon as you get there so we can get shit started. Have candles so you can pour the wax on him. I like a problem solver. That's what I want to see. I want to see you solve the problem.
Right. There's a puzzle in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
you say you okay, you want to hang out with me because you know I'm a good vibe. I'm a good energy. And you
Mm-hmm.
trying to hang out. Okay, I understand. But I just got work and work was it was good, it was challenging, but I'm I'm zooted and booted from it, right? You want this beautiful background. This is what you want. You wanted me to be golden. Okay, where's the tea at? Where's the, you know what I mean? To try
Yeah.
to, but but I understand where she's coming from for sure too. Like, cause I could have communicated to her what exactly was going on in the moment, right?
Oh, you really have a rapport with her.
Yeah, it is a good rapport. But I don't even know if it's like a healthy rapport though, too at the same time.
Why do you say that?
I- cause like I don't know. I mean, you ain't even asked me about the show. You ain't even like when I'm even talking about the show, you're trying to neglect it and just bring it back all the way back to you. And I get it, I understand, but
I will say that
man,
not every person, I don't think it's natural to know how to support an artist, you know? Like that's why so many people when they meet us, they're like, "Oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke." It's like they never met a comedian before. They never had a real life conversation
mm,
with an artist in that way before. So they don't know how to interact. So I do think there's a level of responsibility. Like I will tell a man one time, like, hey,
mm.
if you're gonna be in my life, supporting me means sometimes coming to my shows, not surprising me, but like letting me know you're gonna come and coming with me on a big night if I'm getting an award, whatever. Like you
Mm,
have to
mm,
show me that you support me so that I can also support you and blah blah blah. But
mm.
if I say that one time and then I'm asking you again, like why you're not coming with me to the Grammys, then I'm not gonna invite you to the Grammys anymore. You know what I mean?
Nigga, who's not about to show up to the Grammys? We don't even have to be dating. I'm pulling
Let
up.
me
What do you
let me
mean?
tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about early in my career in Philadelphia. I did a show and Jill Scott's band was there. Like the whole
Okay,
band had just finished the show with Jill Scott and they came to my show and we were hanging out
okay.
and then they were like, "Oh, we want to smoke weed, like we want to hang out." So we all went back to my house. We're
Mm,
smoking weed. There's a bunch of people there. My roommates are there. And my boyfriend at the time was like upstairs asleep in my room. And so I went to wake him up as soon as we got home. I was like, hey, put your pants on. Jill Scott's band is downstairs. They want to smoke weed. We're going to hang. They're playing instruments. And he was like, what? And I was like, put your pants on. Jill Scott's band is here and
Right.
they're cool. And and he was like, you're acting like a groupie. I'm not going down there. You're acting like a groupie. I can't believe you're talking like this. And I was like, how am I being a groupie? They were at my show. They were at my show. They're fans of mine. But that's
Right.
when I realized like he didn't think of me in that way. So he couldn't understand or comprehend me having fans and them being impressive people. Like that didn't compute to him. I must be chasing after them and trying to get their attention. It must be the other way. And I was like, oh shit,
Mm.
I can't convince him to believe in me. I can't get how many conversations we're gonna fight about this forever if we keep doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. True, true,
And
true.
it's really, I think, as a creative, we have to have really high standards for relationships and for love. I think so.
Nah, that's 100% true, man. What to you is like a red flag? Like if you see like a like what's a red flag that if somebody hears it as a red flag, you'd be like they'll be like, what the hell, Chanel? That's a red flag?
You're like, what's your outlandish red flag? I would say like, I would say like, I don't like a guy who can't stop whatever they're doing to be silly for a little bit.
Mm.
Like even if the car broke down and we're pushing it down the highway and it's hot and we're in Arkansas and we're scared, if I say like your shoes are ugly though,
Right.
can we just take a break for a second and be silly? But if you're just like committed to being mad or whatever emotion you're feeling forever and ever, that's a red flag for me. I'm like, come on, that's a
Yeah.
funny joke.
Right, right. Like we can be funny at all times. Like
Yeah,
let's
and I think it makes it so much easier to have a partnership where like when things go out of control, we can just not be too in it. You know what I'm saying? Like let's take a break and remind each other that it's okay. We're okay, Let's be silly.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. No, that's true. That's definitely true. That's okay. That's not an outlandish red flag. I think that's very understandable, man. You'd be surprised because there's some people out here that have crazy red flags. Like for instance, let's look at this video right here. Let's check this
Oh
out
my
right
God, we keep going to video. I didn't know this was.
here.
I didn't know this was gonna happen.
See, you were not lucky, but unfortunately, my sound effects guy, he's in Idaho right now, clearing up a lake. But normally you have like
I
sound
cannot
effects and
believe you have a sound effects guy. I think you need to stop hiring people.
shit. Well, I
Your
mean,
staff is too big, I think.
shit. Nah, it's just two of us for now.
Oh.
Um, yeah, and I pay him. I pay him in vibes and knowledge. That's why I pay him in.
Yeah, that's why he's not here.
Yeah, true, true, true. Very true. The nigga had to go all the way to Idaho to get money. That's good. Well, let's check this out real quick.
What about the relationship with God? How would that make look like?
So they popped the balloon because she says she has a relationship with God.
uh
What about the relationship with God? How would that make look like?
I just gotta say though, this is we just watched a a tweet that contained a video of someone watching that show on their TV, and we're live streaming that. And
Yeah.
that to me, red flag. The level of internet dimensions we just jumped through. I don't think we should do that.
That was we just went through hella a lot of matrices to
I feel changed.
that was a
No, but I
that
hate that
was
show. I hate that red balloon show. I hate it.
I do
I
too.
think it's like one of those things that's like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's too much. It's too much. It's
You
too
feel
much.
me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But no, it
It
is entertaining, and
is it really though?
I like watching people get mad like that. Like that that's a specific kind of mad that I enjoy.
Mm,
When people are like, "Oh, you don't like me? Well, good." I'm like, "What's that? Good?
that yeah.
Are you happy or are you mad?" Or they're like, "I don't care." I'm like, that's not what it sounds like."
Of the reaction of you telling them that you don't like them.
Yeah, I like that. I like when people are trying to pretend that they're not really hurt, but they are. I really like that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, a lot of people don't know how to handle rejection.
Do you know what's my favorite to watch online? My favorite videos?
What?
Off-duty cops getting DUIs. They're always like, "Turn your camera off. Turn your camera off, man. Come on, give me a break, man." And then the other guy's like, "Sergeant, I don't want to do this. You're making me do this." And he's like, "Come on, be cool, man. Just try and be calm, man." And he's like, "Sergeant, just do the test. Just walk the line." And he's like, "Come on, you know those tests are crap. You know it."
You know
It's my
this.
favorite. And you know what? It's a never ending. There's one every other day. They're constant. Across America, cops are constantly getting DUIs.
Wow.
Constantly.
Drinking and driving.
Woo!
Getting zooted up.
Turn your camera.
Turn your camera off. I seen this one video where the cop was getting a ticket from the parking meter lady Majig, and he was having a fit. Like he was like, I know this is like a power trip for you right now. You're feeling powerful and all this stuff, but you don't really have to. You don't have to do this. I'm on duty. And then she's like, "Well, your lights is not on. Your police lights is not on, so you're not on duty. You actually just trying to fuck off and not be like you're above the law and stuff like that." And it's good to see when people are holding people accountable because you gotta hold people accountable. You can't just let people just be walking around here doing whatever they want, thinking, they can just do whatever they want. Sometimes you gotta be read. You gotta be
Yeah.
read, you know?
Yeah.
And if you read me, I love it. I love it, but I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, why can't you just understand? You gotta understand. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand, why they cannot understand. And who's out here reading people and they might be too aggressive?
Who?
Kevin Samuels. Kevin
Did
Samuels.
he die?
He died. He died. He
I
died.
don't think he's reading. I don't think he's reading anymore.
No, well, was. So sorry. What
Yeah,
was?
I don't. I mean, not to take time away from Kevin Samuels' talk, but I don't. I think one of the things I pride myself on is that I'm able to accept criticism.
Yeah.
Like if somebody criticizes me in a way that, even if I don't like the way that they delivered the message, if I can like take my emotions away from it and objectively consider it as relevant, I'm able to then implement it and be like, oh, they're right. Actually, I don't like them anymore, but they're right. And I should work on that, or I should try to maybe not appear that way or communicate that way, like whatever it is. And I think like I think that was a lesson I learned probably when I was about 18. When I was 18, I feel like prior to that, I was definitely the type of young woman that if somebody criticized me, they were wrong all the time and can't nobody tell me shit and I know everything. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm,
when I was 18, I watched a lady really suffer from that and like her life kind of turned upside down. And I was like, damn, I do not want to be like that bitch. Like, I want to get better and be the best version of me at every time I can. And if there are people in my life
mm,
that care about me, then they should say the hard things sometimes. And in return,
mm,
I do the same thing. Like, if somebody in my life I care about them, I'll tell them, hey, you drink too much, bitch. Like, I'll say whatever it is. I'll be like, yo,
mm,
I care about you, but I hate your dad, and you need to stop talking to him. You know what I mean?
mm,
Like,
mm,
I'll say
mm,
the hard thing because I would rather have like truth and the ability to grow and change than ever like say, oh, I lived 70 years being this way or 70 years being that way.
mm. Want to evolve like a caterpillar, be different versions of yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes you may have wings and fly. Sometimes you may not have no wings. Sometimes you may have to
Are
just
we
be a glider.
are we writing a song?
We could
Let's
be
do
right,
it.
right.
I can implement criticism. I like taking notes. Tell me when I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Call me on it. A
Oh, yeah.
accountability.
Oh. Nobody Jay-Z. Beyonce singing her ass off.
Yeah,
Let's see, let's
choir.
see, let's see what Kevin Samuels has to say
Oh,
about
I thought we had got through it, but no, we're here.
we we and this is something we're gonna look at and just let me know because what all you say it is accurate, right? So now let's say you was put in this position, right? And Kevin is talking to you. He's talking to you like this. I'm not saying this is necessarily you, but let's just see. If you was being delivered a message like this, how would you react? How would you feel? And would you still be cool with Kevin after the fact?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's start with
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, let's see.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's do it.
first rules. How tall are you?
How tall am I? I am 5'8".
Dress size?
16.
All right, you broke the first rule right there. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think you're talking about. That a man shouldn't cheat or whatever. When you broke the first rule, that men want women who are fit. You weigh more. You weigh more than a man at your height.
Damn.
False.
Now I would say we do like some meat. I like a girl with meat on our body. All them no meat on the
Just a
body.
little, what do we call it? Factually inaccurate. Big bitches pull niggas every day. They have mad kids. They have mad kids. And the niggas come right back to them. So it's factually inaccurate. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Kevin Samuels would say harsh things to any woman that he doesn't want to look like. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what it really is. That when he looks at a woman, he's like, "Do I want to be her?" And if he doesn't, then he's gonna tear her down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he would really his interaction with me would be like. But honestly,
Oh my.
I would eat him right up because it's just factually inaccurate. Plenty of plus size women pull and have whole families, and those men come back and come back and come back or stay. So yeah, I just think like
True.
it's just I'm down to debate facts. I am down to debate facts. Like, is it unhealthy to maybe like have high cholesterol? Sure, for sure.
For, for sure, for sure.
We should stretch and walk and like take care of ourselves. And Black people historically have in America food that is a food relationship, I would say, that is unhealthy. It's
Right.
often word based. We love to just hurt ourselves sometimes with too much food and
Yeah.
not cook. We love that.
Right.
So yeah, like there's tons of conversations, but to like, just tear somebody down, I would eat him up. He would not
For
like
sure.
me. He would not have liked me. And honestly, to keep it real with you, I did kill him. I did get him out of here. So
You was the one that was in the bedroom with him?
yeah, I mean, I put something in his drink. I wasn't there. I don't. When I'm gonna take somebody out, I'm not gonna be there when they. You know what I mean?
So how would you put it
I'm
in the
gonna.
drink if you sent somebody? Like you sent the girl?
I can't tell you everything. I can't tell you everything, but I've taken out quite a few people, and I'm never there when they go.
True.
So,
You're like the you're like the assassin that the people wanted to take out Donald Trump. You're like that type of assassin
I
where
don't know. I don't. I don't know if we're on the same realm.
I feel that you only take out. I mean, I like a girl that is a burger away from being crazily obese. To the point where she can have a TV show.
One burger away.
One burger away.
Damn, that's specific.
Like I like a big girl, but honestly, like to be honest, at the end of the day, just love me and be on my program. Like how you look and all them body fit, all them shits, all that is just for entertainment. That's just like sports talk. That's like,
Right.
that's like it's just for fun
I will say that
to just
I have dated like guys who wake up with a six pack every day and like guys who are very like attractive in the face, very handsome, very pretty. And I don't think that they were very different from guys who were not very handsome and very pretty or didn't have a six pack. But I do care mostly about how a guy feels about himself. Like the other
true,
day, I saw
true.
this comedian who I think is really funny and I think he's really attractive. And I told him, I was like, I don't have any notes for your jokes, but you need to stop wearing shirts that are so big. You're not that big. I can tell that he's like trying to cover up by wearing a bigger shirt. And I'm like, you're not that big. You're making yourself look huge and you're not that big. And like, I was a little nervous to say it to him because I think that sometimes people might, if they, don't feel great about themselves, they don't want to be facing comments like that. But
Right.
he took it really well. And he was like, you're right. I do sometimes opt for the double XL and I do feel a little uncomfortable in my body, and I was like, you are tall and good looking.
Mm,
Stop doing this.
mm.
I was like,
I
we don't
mean,
have time. We don't even have time for you to act like this. We're trying to be a star.
nah, facts. It's facts. You gotta put all the insecurities to the side.
Yeah.
It's time to go. I mean, I like performing with a hoodie on just because I like to feel cozy while I'm while I'm up there. Like I don't like performing with a t-shirt because I feel like my arms are too long. I'd be looking all silly and shit. Like that should just be like in the air, in the
I think
way.
a lot of male comedians perform in a hoodie. I think as long as it just like isn't a 4X when you're not that big, you know.
Mm,
Because then it's like, what are you hiding? What's under there? Who is it?
Honestly, it's 2024, man. Well, 2025. Oh yeah, it's 2020 something shit, and um, I don't even think this weight don't even matter no more. Like that's old talk. Like that's weight is like the race talk. It's like the the fucking it's just like it's the man versus woman thing talk. It's all them talk is all old and it don't even matter. AI is here. All that shit don't matter no more. It
Yeah,
don't matter. We are being distracted. We're wasting our time. People over here, oh, this person is black, this person is white, this person is yellow, this person is this, or this person is fat, this person is skinny, this person that. All of
yeah.
that don't even matter no more. It don't even
No,
matter no more.
and none of those people even realize that cops are still getting DUIs like every day, and they don't even. They could be at home giggling watching that, but instead they're using AI to like make Britney Spears dance good or like whatever.
Right, right.
I
How
don't
you
know.
feel about
I want. I hope that something happens and we get off our phones a little more. I do think that that's like the only thing that maybe could preserve some of the goodness of humanity is that we can't keep going further and further and further into our phones and not connecting because then life feels like a chore and then we'll
Mhm.
plug in. And if this is all a matrix, I really hope that like the pod that I'm in, that I'm hooked up in, that I'm like I'm going through it every day because I'm trying so hard to, at life. I hope
Mhm.
that the pod maintenance guy is like that girl 43, she's crazy. And her matrix, I don't know what she be doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Because like we can't just be on our phones and like retreating.
Sure, sure. What's your go-to app on your phone? Like the app that keeps your attention the most.
TikTok. I love me some TikTok. It's like my favorite TV show. I mean, it's not a TV show, but it is.
Right.
But yeah, I could watch TikTok for hours, and sometimes when I'm really busy, I crave just sitting alone and watching a TikTok for a
Mm.
while.
Just scrolling and stuff. I
Yeah,
can't do TikTok like 'cause I don't know what's next. Like one minute you making me all sad, next minute I'm all happy,
that's
next
true.
minute I'm worried. I don't like that feeling. Like
A
that.
a little, a little like inside scoop. Go to TikTok and just type in "off-duty cop gets DUI," and you'll go on a great adventure.
Matter of fact, hold on, I'm about to look it up right now because I've never seen these videos.
There's one being I can feel there's one being filmed right now. I can feel it. Minnesota, they're filming.
In Minnesota.
Yeah,
That's probably the places where they be drinking a lot.
they be drinking. They be drinking everywhere.
Yeah, alcohol is the liquid weed.
Yeah, honestly, I've switched to a lot more weed and given up a lot more alcohol in the last since the pandemic. Because during the pandemic, I was so bored. I was like, let's see what kind of drunk I can get.
Ah,
Let's do gin drunk today.
oh shit. Every day was a different type of drunk.
Let's do white rum drunk.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Fuck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is why we need Ozzy on here. Because searching whilst talking at the same time too, that shit is
No, it's hard. We're not built for it. But you know
yeah.
what is AI?
A to the ISO, I to the is a.
No, don't give it a song.
I don't give them a song. I mean, they gave them a vehicle. Shit, they don't give them all types of shit. Give them a fucking a brain, a body.
It's a mess.
Fucked. I'm not fucked. I'm cool. I ain't do no evil in this world. You know, I feel like AI is gonna be like, man, y'all are destroying this world, and we need to take somebody out. You know, then you
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 think
you.
if you think if Judgment Day comes, that AI will be like, "Hey, what have you done with your life?" And you'll say, "Oh, I did this, this, and this, and this. Oh, also, I did have a podcast." That's bad news. Once you say that, you're on the naughty list.
Well, I mean, it depends what I'm doing on my podcast, and I like I'm spreading evil and
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
so just a
Man,
podcast.
man has podcasts. Doesn't look good.
Wow. I
Doesn't
mean,
look good on the
shit.
resume.
Hey, listen, hey. Honestly, to be honest, like I sometimes be thinking about that. Why do I have a podcast? I rather have a show format, not exactly like Kill Tony, but like a show where it's 'cause I feel like that's his podcast, but it's not podcast. It's not like a talkie. It's it's like
A
a
live event thing.
yeah, live event show. I'd rather have that than a podcast. And I do have a couple of ideas into a great, amazing show that will actually blow off and take off. But for the meantime, I gotta do this podcast thing to get in this audience, get in
I feel that.
this fan base. So
And
this is this.
I think
No,
it's
go on.
important that you're talking about your dreams a little bit. I think that's important.
100%. I mean, what else is there to talk about? I gotta talk.
I'm not gonna say it again. Off duty cop. No.
No, next time I'm gonna be prepared. We're gonna do damn near a half an episode just based on off duty cops doing out here uh shenanigans stuff. So
Yeah.
and probably and you know what, these podcasters have ruined the idea of somebody having a podcast. Because when you do say, "Oh, I have a podcast," people do be looking at you strange. Like girls be looking at me like, "What the fuck you just say?"
It's like it's like the same as like it used to be when you're like, yeah, I'm a rapper. It's like a
Yeah, that's how they're looking at me, man.
but
They're looking at me like that.
the difference is you're also a comedian.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
think we're the only ones we can get by.
Exactly. Exactly. Not all comedians though, but for the most part, majority of comedians. When
Yeah.
you say that shit, I gotta leave this scene. I feel like I gotta leave this scene because like the like because when you go to New York, I feel like y'all mindset is different. Because I keep mentioning not all comics and stuff, but I don't even think you go through that. I think you just see dope comics every day. All your colleagues are just dope as fuck. So
Steel sharpens steel. I mean, I didn't move to New York just because. I moved here because I was like, oh, I want to be a star and I want to have a good foundation and I want to like be around the best who are working on the best. And
right.
yeah, I think it sets you up for success. I think if you, especially when you've been doing it already and have good material.
For sure, for sure. There's one thing I like about your style that really that just made me laugh the whole time is the sounds that you be making is hilarious. You be like, I just,
I'm not sure what you're referencing, but
no, I'm not gonna do your shit, of course not. But like your melodies and your cadences that you be doing whilst on the stage
yeah,
is excellent
I really
too.
like some musicality to my comedy. I really employ that, and I'm a musician. I play the violin, I play the
Oh,
piano.
do you really?
Yeah, I used to sing, and so
Oh,
like
wow.
I think naturally once I started to perform, I was like, oh, I do think there is a cadence that helps bring tension and commands a large audience. So yeah, I try to play up that storyteller voice and make sure that we can hear the inflection, like when I get excited or when I'm
Mm.
mad or whatever it is. Like I try to make sure that it comes across in my voice.
You want to hear a song I made?
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a rough draft. This is like the first sample size of it. Haters, there's no sense in hater. It is some haters in here. Looking at me, why you hitting on me? What did I do to you? I'm just trying to be me. You say you wanna be me. Do you wanna be me? Wanna be me. You're looking at all you hitting from afar, and you hitting so close, but you focus on yourself and stop being me. I'm just trying to be great. Not my fault that God is with me. Yeah. Son, yo, that song gonna be a banger, son. That's gonna be a banger.
Is this why you wanted me? Is this really why you wanted me on your podcast? Just so you could play your song? Is this why you did all this? Have we even been recording? Or are you just playing your song?
No, no. I mean, you mentioned songs, so that's why I'm part of it. That's why I wanted to I wanted to play it so you can hear it. You can
I appreciate that. I think it sounds like a good concept.
It's a good. There you go. It's a concept right now, and right now I'm
Okay.
trying to bring it to light, and once it does happen, coming soon, gonna be hearing it all over in your living rooms and your TikToks and stuff,
Your
whatever
TikToks and stuff.
whatever devices you use to to listen to music on your phone. And man, it's so important to listen to music and entertainment because you don't want to use a device that is not you don't want to you don't want to depend on something that is not that healthy to rely on for entertainment, you know.
Yeah.
Because I have a habit where I use women as like on board or whatever. I go hang out with a girl or whatever, and it may not be necessarily the right type of girl to hang out with. I remember this one time hanging out with this girl, and we have like a small report, a cool report. It's not like a long report. It's like, 1 2. It's like a tap type of report, 1 2 1 2. It's not that long of a report.
A
And
short report.
short report. And what's it called? Very mediocre report. And we was hanging out, and then obviously we were doing the deeds. It was an explicit occasion and encounter, and she thought she was giving me head fellatio. She was making sure that all my oils was tuned right. But that shit was dry. This shit was dry. And then she told me, I thought she made a comment out, and she was like, her pussy is wet, but her mouth is dry. But her pussy is wet though. And I'm like, that's not enough. It needs to be both parts to be wet. Oh, everything needs to be wet. You need to what's it called? Drink more water. Like if my dick wasn't hard, but my balls was full, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, no, my dick is not hard, but my balls full though. What you gonna do with that? You can't do anything with that. That's not a good time for nobody. That's not. We're not going to enjoy this session. You're gonna be upset. You're going to be upset with me, and you're gonna kick me out. You're gonna kick
So
me
what
out.
happened?
Shit, I stopped talking to her because I'm just like, well, not based solely of that on that, obviously, but she does cocaine, man. I can't be around somebody that do cocaine.
Yeah,
Like,
no wonder her mouth was dry. I can't believe. Wow. All right. Well, as riveting as that was, I do have to go soon.
wait, say that again.
Is there anything else you want me to talk about before I have to go?
Oh, man. Uh, so, how many more minutes do you have before you have to leave?
I can do like 5.
5? Okay. Man, it was good having you on the show. Uh, is there anything that you're excited on that you have coming up that you wanna, speak on to let the people know? Because you
Yeah.
are very, very funny and very talented. So, like the sky's the limit. Like you're about to take off. This is gonna be a moment where I can look back and be like, oh, I remember when I had Chanel on the show and stuff. So,
Hell
man,
yeah. And I told her about that girl with her dry ass mouth. You know, I am Chanel Ali. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Chanel Ali. That's Chanel like the perfume, Ali like Muhammad. I
Yes.
am really excited because I'm going to be headlining Zany's Comedy Club in Chicago the first weekend in January. And I just love that club and I performed there so many times. And I'm so excited they're inviting me to do headline. I think it's like 5 shows. I don't know, but look it up. It's on my calendar. And I also recently wrote an ebook called Stop Bitchin'. And if
Mm,
you feel like you've been bitching, or sometimes you're shy, or sometimes you're just like, I don't even know who I am or what I'm saying, I think it's a good start. It's a 5 exercise ebook. Just message me and I'll send you a link, or you can search it. It's called Stop Bitchin'. I don't think there's that many books called that. And I really highly recommend it. It's only $9. And
hell yeah.
believe in yourself. You know, chase your dreams. Life is short, but it's also very long. And if you just like watch things happen in your life and don't speak up for yourself or ask if there's any other options or try something you never tried before, you're going to have such a boring time and you're going to be so frustrated with things beyond your control, you know, and your mind
For
is
sure.
powerful. So believe in yourself and focus on things that you want and continue to grow.
Hell yeah, that was very powerful. Can you send me the links too
Hell yeah.
for the book and obviously any link you're trying to advertise? If you could
Yeah.
send that to me, please, I really appreciate that. Um, but Chanel, don't be a stranger. Trust me, it's more fun than this normally. This week.
I had a good time.
Now
Thank you for having me.
it was cool. It was okay. It could have been better for sure, but I would love to have you back definitely sometime. And man, good luck out there in them scenes, man. Keep killing shit.
Thank you.
Keep
I'll see you soon.
keep making people proud. Yes, indeed. Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Gonna continue with the show. And you see me in the corner that you wanna know. When turning on your pants, when you know God is with me. See that you hate it. You hate it. You hate it. You hate it. You hate it on me. You hate it on me. You hate it on me. I don't know. You're looking at me. You say you wanna be me, but you cannot be me. Looking at me or me, nothing to me. You looking at me, no meaning shit. If you wanna get your money up and pray to God, if God can help you. Why you hating on me? Is it 'cause I thought black and hands? Why you hate on me? I ain't do anything to you, I was tryna be me. But you say you wanna be me. Why you hating on me? But you know you were just to live it. Me, you're a fucking good man. You go get your own shit. Hit it on me. Just a young black man. You ain't gotta hate on me. We can just all be happy and roll with me. If you do that hate and focus on yourself, maybe then you will not be such a hater. but you will focus on me. You can't even see that you got one. Hey, bitch, you so fucking hate. I hate that shit. You're so fucking hater. You're so fucking hater. I feel a fucking hater. You're so fucking hater. Fucking hater. You're so fucking hater. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yes, that has been the show, ladies and gentlemen. If you are still watching, do me a favor, go ahead, like the video, share, subscribe. Um, man, you know what? I'm really not done. I got a few more minutes in, man. I like to record for 2 hours. Um, man, I didn't even. Yeah, ready for this? But nah, I'm gonna end it right there. So yeah. If you're still watching and what's it called? Yeah, if you're still watching, man, yeah, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And life is gonna be good. Life is gonna be amazing. Absolutely right. I like that. I like the title of a book. Stop bitching. That's very true, accurate, and something that I hope I didn't come off as bitching on the show, uh saying things that, is happening in my life. Or some exaggerated, some true, some not true. No, that's truth, but a little exaggerated, of course. And man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be Gucci, man. Uh That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rectify a couple of things. I'm gonna call that girl that I have a big rapport with. I'm gonna let her know, hey, no, no, stop that. We cannot do that no more. We're not doing that no more. We're not doing that no more. Now, it's like, bro, hey, because when I'm at the show, when I'm doing my show, I'm at the gym. I'm at work. I'm on the court. It's like a basketball player. When the basketball player is training, he can't be going on his phone in mid-session to to wanna like text somebody or whatever the case may be. No, he can't do that. He on the court. He's training. I'm training. So it's a lot of comedians. I have to bring up a lot of comedians um to what's it called to go up and stuff, and that shit was fun. Shit's amazing. Kill that shit, nigga. 4 people was there. Nobody left. Nobody left. Nobody left. You crazy? Nobody left. Nobody left. Held them from 8 something to 10:59. That's more than an hour. How long is that? That's like 2 hours, damn near. That's 2 hours and some change. 4 people, couples. Nobody left. And it was his birthday too. And they could have been, they looked like they had other plans too. Held them in and I even got, and they bought drinks and even tipped too. So shout out to them. Come up that high to get on the phone to having to deal with Wahalas and stuff because, oh, I don't consider you. What are you talking about? I'm at work. I already told you beforehand what the game plan was. Yeah, but I said people may show up, or people may not show up, but for guarantee, it will be at what's it called? It will be at 10-ish. 10:59 is when you call me. What's the issue? 11, what's the issue? Okay, I pull up to you as a vegetable. I pull up to you as a vegetable. Clean the vegetable. You don't want the veggie? I ain't dead. Clean the vegetable. If you wanna eat it, eat it. We're not doing anything. So Yeah, you got work in the morning anyways, so we can't even hang out to even stay up late or cool down, come fall asleep and stuff. But what it kind of shows what how you see me and how you even care for me too. It shows a lot. Like you even nagging about that and stuff like that. So you know, um, so yeah, I will have to remove that from my life. I gotta remove that. So I will be removing that from my life. I do not like that. In fact, I do not like that at all. So I will be removing that from my life, and that will not be a thing and issue no more. And this show will get better. This show will get better because this will not continue. This right here will not continue. You know, I have expectations and goals, and this will not continue. This show will be better. It's not podcast. It may be getting back of a podcast, but it's not podcast. This is a show. This is a Lou Diaries. This is a space to come in here and open up. That's what this is. Lou Diaries. So you just seen another episode of Lou Diaries, and we'll be back next week. Next week, back better, more amazing, striving. Let's go.